G'day all, Big V here from Sydney, Australia, and in with my update, and it just happens to be Naked November. I'm not going to show you too much of this. I might show you a bit. Stay tuned. Okay, I've had a bad week. Okay, I've had a bad week. I'm you know that word funk, yeah? I'm in a funk. It's yeah, I guess it's just you know, life being what it is, and yeah, I've been struggling. I've been having a bit of a tough time. I've been eating like an idiot. I've been chugging down chocolates and all sorts of shit, which is not good. But you know, I've been working really hard at work, and people have been saying thank you. The funny thing is, I've had more compliments in this last week than I've had the previous 3 months, whatever. Just in this last week, I've had like a dozen people have say, "My goodness, you're looking good." I had one lady stop me on the stairs this morning. I don't know if it's inappropriate, but you're looking really fit. Well, thank you. That's nice. Right. I didn't tell any of them that I happen to have put a kilo back on this week. That's 2.2 pounds or something that I had previous loss that I've put back on. And basically, I stopped tracking my food about a week ago, and stopped wearing my Fitbit because it's been raining. I haven't been out walking around as much, and so I stopped wearing that. And I haven't been tracking, and I have not been eating enough protein. I've been having too much carb. Been getting into the those rice biscuit things, the ones that are that big, you know, not the crackers, but the big ones, the ones that are like so thick. Rice, I don't know what you call them, rice cakes, I suppose. They're the dry, fluffy ones. And I've sort of been chewing through those a bit too much, so I've basically been living on on some carbs for the last week or so, which is why I've put the weight back on. I've also not been drinking. I've also been a bit depressed, a bit sad. So yeah, I was watching VSG Hard on My Sleeve, and she was in a funk last week, and I saw her video this morning, and she said she's not in it anymore, and I put a little post there. I said, hey, I know where your funk went. Yeah. So anyway, look, I'm going to be okay. It's not a big deal. It's really just the end of year pressures and everything with work, and I never really handle stress that well. I'm quite a nice person, nice bloke to people at work. I think I'm very friendly and helpful, which is important when you do the sort of work that I do. But when you're pressured for time and it's all on, I don't want to get to the point where I'm so grouchy that I'll bite someone's head off, and that's why I've been doing the carbs and the chocolate and stuff. Just to try and get a bit of energy going so that I can get through, because it's pretty full on during the day. But all of that will be over at the end of next week. So today's Thursday, so I've got another 6 days of work before the crowd disappears and my workload becomes reasonable again, and I don't have queues of people waiting to see me, and that sort of thing. So, you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's going to be okay. But yeah, I just wanted to share, you know, bad times, they come. You know, sometimes you just, and you know, I said in my last post, I said, you know, it's not a race, and it's not a race, but shit, I wanted to lose a lot more weight before Christmas if I can, so I've still got 5 weeks, something like that. So I've got a bunch of family coming over. We always do a big family do here at Christmas and cook up an absolute feast. And yay, I'm going to eat one prawn. But, you know, we have like roast pork, roast turkey, a couple of kilos of prawns. I think you call them shrimps. We don't say put a shrimp on the barbie. That's not Australian. We don't do that, right? If we're going to we'll put a prawn on the barbie, not a shrimp, okay? Shrimps, no. Anyway, yeah, that was yeah. So I'm looking forward to Christmas, but yeah, I want to lose a whole lot more weight before all the family turns up and checks out my body. I mean, they're all going to be amazed because I've lost a lot of weight, and you know they haven't actually seen me in person. Like some of them have been watching the YouTubes, I think, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that pans out. Been enjoying watching a few of the other videos, trying to catch up a little bit. I got a bit behind because I've been too busy, but managed to tune into Fat King's Friday today. It's Thursday here. I watched Fat King's Friday and had a good chuckle at that. And those boys are, you know, a couple of buffoons, but some insightful. They raise some issues. They do. They get you thinking. There's some stuff that they come out with, and you go like, yeah. Anyway, TJ was talking about emotions the other day, and I said, Aussie boys, you know, we don't have emotions. We have koalas. You want to see my koala? Here he is. That's my koala. See? That's his eyes, his ears. Koala. So, oh, big flesh show, wasn't it? Yeah, you're all getting excited. Yeah, all the bears out there. I'm not going to say anything like what TJ said on Fat King's Friday. I'm not going to say that. There is no way. Sorry. No. Not going to happen. Thought I would give you a little bit more. Well, you want a bit more flesh, I can tell. So I'm going to stand up and give you a look at how I'm looking. So not too bad. Like there's still plenty of loose, flabby stuff here. This is still loose. Still got the boobies, but I can actually feel that I'm feeling strong. You know, I feel like I'm starting to look better. It's not quite a six-pack, a bit more of a keg, but I'm starting to get a bit of definition in there with the shape of my gut. I'll turn sideways a little bit. You can see I've got a little bit of muscle. Got a little bit of a lump there, I don't know what that is, but anyway. So that's what my body's looking like at the moment. I'm feeling alright, you know, I'm really looking forward to, I've got holidays coming up. I have 6 weeks off over Chrissy, and I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a blast. I'm going to get into a couple of projects around the house, go canoeing, go swimming, go bushwalking. My son David has just bought himself a lovely compound bow, so we might even end up going hunting and see how that goes. Seems like that's popular over there too, so I'm looking forward to having a break. It'll be good. It'll be good to get away. What else did I want to say? Oh, my weight. Did I mention my weight? I told you I put a kilo on. 101.7 is what I weighed in at this morning. So I was down to 100.7, I think, or 100.6 might have been the lowest I got to. But 100. So the kilo I lost, I found. So it's good to find things that you lost, except for your weight. So anyway, I think that's about all I've got to say, and I'm up to 9 minutes, so that's enough. You know, there's enough of Big V. You'll see me again. I hope to report in next time feeling a lot happier, a lot more cheerful, and having lost a stack more weight. I'm going to try to focus and record my food and wear my Fitbit, and I'm going to try to be good, alright? But you know what, sometimes I think you just got to have a bit of grace with yourself, just got to every now and then let go. And who knows, maybe my body just needed to have a little bit of a splurge on calories. I think I've been doing something like 1,200 calories a day for probably the last week, which is too much. But so I'm going to see how I go. If I can get that back under control, and you know, get back on track. So keep me in your thoughts, lovely people. Really appreciate all you guys out there, and you know, like Phil was saying, it's a got to be careful when I say what Phil was saying, because sometimes TJ says what I think Phil said. But anyway, or vice versa. Somebody in the world said, shit, I talked all that much, I've forgotten what it was. Said. What the stuff was I going to say? It was a really good point, honestly. Oh, it's gone. Oh, Alzheimer's. See you guys.